today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, this is the National Football League.
Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Mayfield going to the air right away. Well, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And into the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Mayfield down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now back to the ground game with White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing, Mayfield. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Mayfield. He completes it right side to White. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. They'll set up to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a first down throw for Young, escaping the pressure right. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, Young. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 3 yards out. And the 49ers take a 3-touchdown lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Piñeiro now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt, Charles, with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Now Mayfield lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Young now. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. On the move to his left. And this is caught by Evans. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air once more, Young. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 3rd and 3. Young. They'll roll him out right. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Mike Evans from 4 yards out. And the Niners are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Piñeiro now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, Mayfield. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. A first down throw for Mayfield. And his pass incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. He's to the 15. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Piñeiro now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he loses the football a second time. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Young on first down. He's got Gore. Touchdown! 23 yards for the touchdown. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position and only one play to score it. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. Here's Mayfield. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down. Mayfield to throw it. That's complete to Palmer. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Mayfield's throw taken in by Miller. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And they're going to speed things up here. And this is caught, Jennings. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Mayfield looks to throw. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And some space here. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Mayfield on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Third down, Young from the gun. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey taking it in. And the 49ers use the short field to get in for 6. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So, you know, the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll get this up to about the 40. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. White again. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Now Mayfield. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
Gets this one to Juszczyk. Good move at the 30. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the red zone now, Young. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again, eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one.
Touchdown! An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. And a dump off to White. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back.
Second down and 3.
They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And again, it's Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. It's complete. It's Gore. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And quickly they get to the line. Young here to throw. This is caught by Evans. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now Young. Flush to his right. This is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Piñeiro now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
don't forget today. Don't